Hello, Branch 1 with Team MD here. I'm 3 weeks out from the 2010 Mr.Olympia competition. Robbie came down and he filmed arms with me yesterday, and we did some legs today. It's been very pleased with my preparation and where I'm at right now. I'm in a little better condition, I think, than I was this time last year, and a couple pounds heavier. So everything is going better than planned, actually, at this point. Just pray to God I'll stay healthy, and He shows me favor in 3 weeks. And hope that I'm blessed for almost 20 years of hard work, and everything is going well. I have no cut back on the weight just a little bit. Brian talked to me, and Dorian's talked to me over the years and told me, to cut back a little bit here these last couple of weeks so you don't get injured. So I've kind of done that. I've learned from my errors and my ways in the past, and as you'll see in the video, I'll still go heavy today, but not as heavy as I normally would. Just to protect the joints and everything. And 3 weeks out, you're not going to grow anymore at this point. You just want to maintain what you have and stay healthy. I get a lot of criticism and a lot of questions of why I don't want to train lighter, train slower, do whatever. I'm number 2 in the world. Enough said, right? It works for me. So, I think Ronnie trained very similar. I grew up in here watching him and Brian, and I've got Mark trained the same way. It worked for them, and it works for me. So if you don't like it, don't do it that way. It works good for me, and I grow, and I continue to make improvement every single year that I train like this. So I like to train this way, and I feel it. I get results, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. What cracks me up is these keyboard geniuses that want to tell you, oh, he's not doing proper form. Well, you tell me what proper form is. Some crap you read in a textbook that says that you're supposed to do it this certain way and hold it for 3 seconds or whatever. So I don't believe that, and like I said, number 2 in the world, so I think the results speak for themselves. I've got a lot of questions about how much support I had when I was young and up and coming. People think bodybuilding is an individual sport. It's really not. It's a team sport. You got to have your support network. I compare it to being a NASCAR driver. The NASCAR driver gets all the fame and glory and everything, but without a good pit crew, he ain't going to get very far. And it's the same with bodybuilding. You got to have a strong pit crew, to back you up and help you out. My pit crew is my family. And I've got a couple of close friends I'm fortunate to have. I think anyone that has one good friend is lucky. A lot of people use the term friend way too loosely. Most people are acquaintances, not true friends. And I'm very fortunate to have a couple of true friends in my life. As far as growing up, can't say I got a whole lot of support from my family. My father really wasn't in the picture at all. My mother did support me, but I don't think she ever thought that I would take it as far as I have. And do what I've done with it. She really took her a long time to understand the sport and why I was doing it. And I think it wasn't really until the past few years when I really became successful at it that she really got on board with it. So, but I believed in myself, and my faith as a Christian has really given me the strength to continue on and overcome injuries and obstacles and be the best I can be. I used to do a lot of cardio when I was younger. I'd do up to 2 hours of cardio. I think one year I did 2.5 hours of cardio a day. I don't do that anymore. I do about 20 minutes a day right now of cardio, maybe 25. That's all I do. I actually I get out every morning and I walk my bulldog for about 20-25 minutes, and that's it. I talked to Dorian. I had the opportunity to hang out with him in Ireland early in the year, and he said he did the same thing. He got up and walked his dog every morning for cardio, and so that just kind of reinforced that I was doing the right thing. Before I started working with George, I had already started to, cut my cardio back a lot. I would do more than 30 or 40 minutes, and he convinced me to actually do less cardio and eat a whole lot more food, and it works. So I came in bigger, I'm stronger, and look better. And another question I always get is, how often do I train my legs? I train my legs once a week. I don't think I've ever done legs more than once a week. From the time I was a very young teenager, I was blessed to have legs that responded very well to leg training. And I think the year I won the Nationals back in 2001, I didn't train legs at all for 9 months. So just because, you know, I suffered a bicep injury and, you know, I was trying to bring my body up to match my legs. So I just stopped training legs and focused on upper body, and I actually managed to put 18 pounds on and win the Nationals and turn pro. Another frequently asked question I get is what I'm doing to bring my arms up to match other body parts. You know, I train arms twice a week for a long time, up until here just probably the last year or two. I would do a heavy bicep tricep day, and then I'd do like a volume bicep tricep day. And that's, you know, I put almost an inch on my arms in about a year and a half doing it that way. So, you know, now I just do them once a week. And they, I feel, you know, my body's in pretty good balance now. I think my recent contest placings reflect that. If you're out of balance, you're not going to be placing in the spots I've been placing at recently. And as far as what I'm doing differently in this prep compared to last year's Mr. Olympia prep, it's almost identical. You know, we're just using, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know, we tried a little bit different approach at the very end with the Arnold last year. You know, I told George, I don't want to do that. I just want to do what I'm doing, and you know, another year in the gym and training the way I train, I know I'm going to make improvements. My back has already come up and become more detailed and improved. The arms have come up. And, you know, as far as nutrition and everything, cardio was pretty much doing it the same way. And, you know, another year of training, more muscle maturity in them. Because I'm a year older, I'm looking a little bit better than I did last year, and I'm expecting a little bit better results than last year. Also want to mention that I am doing online personal training now. I do pre-contest prep and off-season programs. I help not just, you know, competitors, but also people that are just trying to, you know, make some gains and get in better shape, better condition. And then, of course, I also help guys that are serious competitors and that are champions and want to be champions. So you just contact me at www.thebranchwarren.com. Send me a message through my email, and I'll get back to you very quickly and help you out if I can. You know, the reason I'm doing online training now is because when I was up and coming, you know, I was very fortunate to meet Bran and some people here at Metroflex that, you know, from almost from the very beginning, showed me how to train right, how to eat right. And, you know, consequently, I won many shows as a teenager. I won many open contests as a teenager, and, you know, had a very good start when I was young. And most people don't have that opportunity. They don't have anybody around them with the knowledge that I was exposed to at a very young age. So, you know, I have 20 years of experience, and I just want to share that knowledge with people that so they don't make the mistakes that most young up-and-coming people make, and I can help them achieve their goals and without making some of the mistakes. You know, bodybuilding is about having the proper knowledge of nutrition and proper training. You know, some of the most common mistakes I see people make is they do too much cardio, they don't eat enough food, they overtrain, and because, you know, the typical bodybuilding mentality is more is better. And some kind of times that's true, but sometimes less is better. So that's a very hard lesson to learn in this sport. And, you know, with all my experience and knowledge of the sport, I just want to share that knowledge with young people and, you know, even old people too, you know, or older people, I should say, that have, you know, been in the sport for a while. And even as long as I've been in it, I learn something new every year about myself and about the game. And so I just want to take the opportunity to spread some of that knowledge and help people out and help them reach their goals and reach their dreams. I want to thank Steve Blakeman and Robbie and everybody at Team EMD once again for supporting me for another year's Mr. Olympia competition. And I'll see you guys in 3 weeks. Hello, Branch Warren with Team MD here. I'm 3 weeks out from the 2010 Mr. Olympia competition. Robbie came down and he filmed arms with me yesterday, and we did some legs today. You know, it's been very pleased with my preparation and where I'm at right now. I'm a little better condition, I think, than I was this time last year, and a couple pounds heavier. So everything is going